We need to talk about what I notice sa TikTok. May mga atheists na nagkakaroon ng live streams, pero meron mga believers na magko-comment, bakla ka ba? Legit ba? Hi, I'm Kuya Jazz. 7 years na akong Christian at meron ako napansin na meron tayong mga misconception tungkol sa doubts. And this can lead to extremes such as all doubts are emotional, or even on the other end, and I can't believe I'm saying this, na lahat na nagdududa ay mga bakla. If you have been one of these people that have been hurt by these, I want to welcome you here to the Jitba. This is a safe community where you can discover the truth. Today, we'll be understanding our doubts by breaking down the 3 different types of doubts. And we're gonna do this with a bag. I wanna introduce you to this bag. This bag is advertised that it can save your life. Marami ka mga kaibigan nagsasabi, uy pare, ang ganda ng bag na to. Nagbago ang buhay ko dahil sa bag na to. At sinasabi ng mga researchers na totoo nga ang claims, this bag can save your life. So you give in and you buy the bag. At first, you're so happy with the bag. You're enjoying it. It's true what they say. But eventually, you encounter the first type of doubt, the mind doubts. Mind doubts are caused by a lack of information. They can be intellectual or philosophical. Ano mga examples ng mind doubts? Did Jesus actually exist? Did he even rise from the dead? Is the Bible just made up? Was the Bible changed to suit a certain idea? Or even, if God created all things, who created God? A lot of people genuinely ask these questions. And if you're one of these people, I want to say, good job looking for the truth. You want to discover the reality of what you believe in. Dahil sa inyong mga mind doubts, pumapasok ang mga bato sa loob ng bag mo. At first, hindi mo napapansin yung bigat ng mga bato. Kasi konti pa lang naman, halos ganun din yung bigat. So, hindi mo napapansin. Pero later on, nagpa-pile up ang mind doubts. At maya-maya, napapansin mo na parang bumibigat ang bag mo. Which leads us to the second type of doubt. And this is the heart doubt. Ngayon, ang mga heart doubts ay rooted sa painful experiences. And some of these questions are, bakit hinayaan ng Panginoon ma-depress ang kapatid ko? Bakit hinayaan ng Panginoon na masira ang bahay namin nung bagyo? Bakit hinahayaan ng Panginoon na matroma ang aking mga kaibigan? Kung totoo nga ba ang Panginoon, bakit napakaraming Christians na parang mga hypocrites? Pumunta ang pamilya ko sa ibang bansa para sa Pasko. Sa hotel, meron kami nakilala ng isang Amerikano. Tapos sinasabi ng Amerikano, dapat natin irespeto ang lahat ng mga religions. Pero nagulat ako, bigla niyang sinabi, pwede niyong respetohin lahat ng religions, wag lang ang mga Kristiyano. So ako, syempre nagulat ako. Maya-maya nilapitan ko siya. Tapos sinabi niya sa akin, the reason kung bakit ayaw niya sa mga Kristiyano, may isang Kristiyano na scam siya out of millions of dollars. This is the reality of heart doubts. It not only keeps you away from God, it keeps you away from people. Kahit mga Christians hindi exempted sa heart doubts. Marami mga Christians nagtatanong, what if ... Yun ang aking mga karanasan. May mga pagkakataon na nakahiga lang ako, iniisip ko, what if hindi totoo ang Panginoon? What if mamatay ako tapos there's nothing? Information alone cannot help you in this stage. Just hearing someone say, magsimba ka lang, magpray ka lang, can hurt you when you're already down because of your heart doubts. At nagpatuloy ka, pero sobrang bigat na ng bag dahil ang dami mo ng emotional doubt, ang dami mo ng mind doubt, ang dami mo ng heart doubt. And there comes a point that you just slow down and you say to yourself, I don't care how good this bag is. This bag is such a hassle. It has been hurting me and it's so hard to carry. So you leave it behind. That's the third stage of doubt, the will doubt. Ito ang stage na kahit anong ebidensya ang ipakita sa'yo, kahit anong mangyari sa'yo, you're gonna say, ayoko na. I have seen how hard it is to carry that bag. I don't trust that bag, even if experts tell me, and even if my friends tell me otherwise. Your doubts have completely sunk you. To recap, there's 3 types of doubt. Mind doubts, heart doubts, and will doubts. Now, you know these doubts, what do? First thing, identify your doubts. Isipin mo, ano nga ba ang mga doubts ko tungkol sa Panginoon? Then you look at your doubt and you look at these 3 categories. Ask yourself, what category does this doubt fall under? If it's a mind doubt, you need to go and learn. You need to go research and find information to feed yourself. If it's a heart doubt, you need encouragement. You need comfort. You need to express this. You need to be able to stand up again. But if it's a third doubt, if it's a will doubt, I want to encourage you, don't stop there. Don't let your negative and painful experiences stop you from growing. Don't let your experiences and your prior beliefs stop you from discovering the truth. Because you never know. Perhaps the truth is in a painful truth that it's so hard for you to embrace. So I want to know, what are your doubts and what type of doubt is it? Why don't you go and share and tell everyone down at the comment section below. Don't worry, it's a safe place to connect. And once you understand the different types of doubt, only then can you move forward. How do you do that? Stay tuned in the next video. Now, if you're here and you're even asking yourself, can I even doubt God? I have this video made just for you. Once again, I'm Kuya Jazz reminding you that using your mind doesn't make you less of a Christian. See you next time.